Okay, friends, now we are going to discuss about the topic aptitude and foundational values for civil services. So let's get started. Now, what do you mean by aptitude? Aptitude is a natural ability that a person possesses. For example, is that some people have a natural ability or aptitude to sing, but all person doesn't have aptitude to sing. So aptitude means it is a natural ability and it is often used with the terms interest, skills, intelligence. But these terms are different. Why? Skills are not natural ability, it is an acquired ability. It is being acquired through learning and practice. For example, is that some people might have the aptitude to sing, but in order to become a best singer, they need to learn and practice the singing. Then only they can excel. This is called skills. Skills are what? Acquired ability. Okay. Next is intelligence. Intelligence is what? Intelligence is the ability to learn something new. It is called intelligence. Okay. Interest is what? It is a desire or inclination to learn or pursue some activity. It's a desire or inclination to learn some new activities. So this is how these terms are defined. Aptitude means it's a natural talent. Skills are acquired talent. Intelligence are the ability to learn new skills or new things. Interest means a desire or inclination to pursue or to learn something. Okay, I hope that these concepts are being clear. Now, coming to foundational values of civil services. These are the core principles and beliefs that a civil servant must be held while performing his or her duties. So for this, we have many examples. The first notable example is Nolan Committee recommendation in 1995, which was in UK. So it has recommended the qualities that a civil servants must possess. These are selflessness, leadership, accountability, objectivity, integrity, honesty, openness. So we can examine these qualities one by one. First is selflessness. Selflessness means what? If a public servant takes a decision, he must keep in mind the public interest, not the private interest. Okay. So if a civil servant takes a decision, it should be based on public interest, not based on his private interest. Second quality is integrity. That his public decision must not be influenced by any private considerations. His public decisions must not be influenced by any private consideration. For example, you are a employee, a government employee in education department, and your son is approaching to you for availing a scholarship, and he is not eligible to avail the scholarship. You should not give him scholarship because your public decisions must not be influenced by private interest. It is called integrity. Now, objectivity. Objectivity is that your decision, public officials' decisions must be based on merit. That is, if some sort of allocations, benefit scheme allocations, if there, then the eligible people, you must allocate the benefits of schemes to eligible people, not based on your arbitrary actions. It is called objectivity. That is, your decisions must be based on merit, evidence, etc. Now it is called, next is called objectivity. Now, what do you mean by, accountability? Accountability, it has two dimensions. One is scrutiny, then second is answerability. Scrutiny is that your actions as a civil servant will be scrutinized, must be scrutinized, and you need to be answerable to the public. That is called accountability. So your actions must be scrutinized and you are answerable to the public. Okay, for your decisions, for your public actions. First is openness. Openness means what? Transparent. It's called openness. Honesty means what? Honesty means You need to declare any private interest for any public projects. For example, is that you are uh, you are a director of a port, and your distant relative or your or any of your family member have a stake in that project. So you need to declare that interest, okay, in order to be honest. Now, leadership quality is one of the important quality that a civil servant must possess. So, what do you mean by leadership quality? That is to start a thing and to maintain that thing. It is called what? Leadership. That is to start a scheme and to maintain that scheme. No, what hurdle come, you should maintain. You should be consistent in that scheme. That is called a leadership quality. So I hope that you are well versed with the Nolan Committee recommendation. Now we are coming to the Indian context, that is 10th report of Second Administrative Reforms Commission. This is in Indian context. Okay, Indian context. Now it says about integrity. Now we in the Nolan Committee recommendations also we saw integrity. This integrity is different because this integrity means consistency in holding values. It is called integrity according to second ARC commission. So ARC commission according to it, integrity means consistency in holding values. That is, you if a officer, if a civil servant is honest, he needs to be honest throughout his public life and throughout all the cases, all the circumstances, no matter what the hurdles is. It is called integrity. That is consistency in holding values. Next is impartiality. Okay. Impartiality means that our decision must not be biased or prejudiced. That is, civil servants' decisions must be not biased and prejudiced. Third, non-partisanship. Non-partisanship. What do you mean by non-partisanship? That is, a civil servant must not have any sort of affiliation with any of the political party. Civil servants have the right to vote, isn't it? They should not even say which party they have voted for. So it is the crux of non-partisanship. Next is objectivity. Objectivity is similar to that of Nolan Committee report. That is, the decisions must be taken on merit by following logic, law, and established standards, practices, etc. It is similar to Nolan Committee recommendation. Next is dedication to public services. A dedicated employee is an asset to a company, especially if it is a government servant, it is asset to the public. So if the government servant is dedicated, he will try to complete his code no matter what the time limit. He doesn't care for 9 to 5 time limit. He will complete the job with full dedication at any time. It's called a dedication to public service. Next is empathy. Empathy means what? Empathy means it's an ability to feel and appreciate others' feeling. Okay. Empathy means it's an ability to feel and appreciate others' feeling. For example, imagine that you are standing at the shop and an accident took place. A child is hurt very badly. So you can feel the pain of you can understand, you can feel the pain of that child by looking the incident. It is called empathy. You are feeling it, you are appreciating the pain. That is called empathy. Okay. Tolerance. Tolerance means what? Ability to accept and tolerate differences. India is a very diverse country and we must have this quality essentially. Okay. Now, compassion is a deeper level of empathy. That is, out of empathy, we will do something, that is helping mentality. So, this is a very important quality that a civil servant must possess. Compassion, that is, out of empathy, we must help. In the earlier example, we must help the child whatever way we can. It is one of the quality that civil servant must also hold. And there is also a kind of a dual metrics, that is aptitude and compassion. So if a civil servant have enough aptitude, but less compassion. He is what considered to be dangerous. He is considered to be dangerous. At the very same time, if he has less aptitude and more compassion, he will be what? Useless. So, aptitude and compassion is a very important criteria in civil servants. I will give you interesting examples. Have you ever watched the movie Dark Knight, Joker and Batman? We can compare their characteristics. Batman is a very apt example for a civil servant because what? Because he is having aptitude, high aptitude, and high compassion. So he is what? He is similar to that of a civil servant. But what about Joker? He has tremendous aptitude, but he has less compassion, so he is dangerous. So the civil servants need to be like more or less like Batman, not Joker. With this, I am ending up my section. Thank you and have a nice day.